Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to the Ultimate Sorcerer's Guide. Unfortunately, I don't have a new spell for you just yet. What am I doing? I can just warp to Sinner's Rise. I was meaning to get Hidden Body by by doing some PvP. Unfortunately, that turned out to be a little bit more difficult than expected. I tried for 2 hours and I got 10 matches. It really wasn't. It was not like I was losing and everything. I won all 10 of them. Not like bragging or anything, but I won all of them. But still, I had like a really bad experience with PvP. I just couldn't get any games, which is obviously a problem when you're trying to get 30 kills to pick up hidden weapon. So I don't know. The only thing I can think of is maybe my level is a little too low for the bell tower, which it really shouldn't be. But maybe once I level up a little bit more, I can, have more of a shot at getting matches. It's not that big of a problem anyways, because Hidden Body is a shitty spell. Probably gonna be one of those things that I just show off once and then forget about it. However, in this episode, I'm going to be taking out the Lost Sinner, hopefully. Now, I'm going to do this with Lucatiel, but my recommendation is before you summon Lucatiel, sorry if I'm kind of like all over the place, I'm trying to kill these guys. They are kind of dangerous, these enemies with the crossbows. Before you summon Lucatiel, do take out all of the enemies here, because she's gonna die very quickly if you don't. And you really want her to survive 3 of the bells that she can be summoned with. Summoned 4, because then she'll give you her equipment, which I want. Not that I'll be able to really use the sword with this character, but whatever. Alright, now these guys can be a pain in the ass. Let's see if we can. I'm dealing okay damage. Just really have to be careful, cause ah shit, my TV is too loud. Damn it. Oh wow, they're resistant to magic. Alright, I'll stick to my rapier for now. And okay, that should be better. There are quite a few of these guys that we have to deal with. Obviously, I'll have to stick to not using spells, because that didn't work out too well. Don't want to waste my spell charges if it's not necessary, although my weapon durability is gonna go to shit. Come on, I was dodging, and I'm dead. Well, that was probably expected. These guys, like I said, are kind of annoying. Plus we have exploding dudes to deal with a bit later on. We'll deal with them when we get there. For them, I will use my spells. As far as the gargoyles go, I killed them before fighting the Lost Sinner, because I found the Sinner to be pretty difficult. But now, when I fought her the second time with my Dex build, she really didn't put up much of a fight. Come on, good. The only thing is she can hit quite hard, but if you have Lucatiel with you, you really... Shit. God damn it. That is bullshit. Sometimes the hit detection in this game can be really annoying. Like 2 episodes ago with the... Shit. With the Ruined Sentinels, I was like a meter away from that shield when he threw the shield, and it still fucking hit me. And of course, I once again forgot to raise the elevator back. Alright, let's do this. Again, I still haven't shown off Hush as a spell. I really need to remember to do it. Yeah, well. Yeah, it's just not a very good spell. Hush, I find. Fall Control, on the other hand, we're gonna be picking it up later. That spell is very good, especially now that falling damage is actually a danger in this game. At least much more of a danger than in Dark Souls 1. But Hush, the main reason Hush kind of sucks is that there is no real stealth system in this game. One thing I do want to check is whether I have... Okay, I still have one more repair powder. So if my weapon is about to break before I fight the Sinner, I can still actually use it. Because even though spells work well against the Sinner, you really do want an actual weapon always with you. You don't want to rely exclusively on your spells, because that is a good way to get yourself killed. Alright, come on, you bastard. Let's see what Great Soul Arrow does. It does jack shit. Well, it turns out these guys really are just extremely resistant to magic. Kind of sucks for me, but yeah. If I am careful, there is no reason I oh shit. Alright, we're gonna retreat. God damn, I didn't actually know they had that 2-hit tail combo. Yeah, that's a problem with enemies you only fight in like one area. Sometimes you tend to forget their movesets. Alright, now there should be... There we go. Hidden wall here. Do be careful, because as you can see by the bloodstains, you can fall off the edge. But here we pick up the Northern Ritual Band. This, I forget what it does, but I know it relates to sorceries. Increases spell uses but reduces HP. It's kind of like that one spell back in Dark Souls, or that one ring back in Dark Souls that halved your HP but gave you more spell uses. Kind of works on the same idea. Honestly, it can be pretty useful, but not at this stage. Later on in the game, when you start using the stronger spells like Soul Spear that only have like 1 or 2 castings, Northern Ritual Band can be very helpful. Especially if you're good at dodging and everything. Plus, back in Dark Souls 1, and you can probably do it here too, you had that combo with the Red Tearstone Ring and all that. That was a really dangerous combo. Okay, this is where I have to be careful here, because this is where the exploding guys are, and they are trouble. Seriously, I'm trying to lock on. Yeah, I was getting hit there. Seriously? I had no chance there. God damn it, you know what? I think it's time to start cutting. Mainly because these enemies take so long to kill, the big dudes. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so these guys are dead. Let's move on. This malformed skull, I've been reading about it online, and apparently people are saying it's one of the best weapons in the game. And it's one of the best weapons in the game because of like a glitch, I think, where even if you normally when you infuse a weapon with like bleed or whatever status, the overall damage output of the weapon is severely reduced, and apparently that doesn't happen with the malformed skull unless they fixed it in one of the patches. But yeah, if you want like a good strength weapon, check that thing out. I think it pretty much has the same moveset as one of the large clubs, or like a large club weapon. Alright, I know there are these... Shit! I hate these guys so much. And it still hit me. Wonderful. And you're dead. Fuck. I hate these guys. One of the most annoying enemies in the game, overall, I'd say. They're up there. Alright, we do want to clear all of these things out, because otherwise they're just gonna like bunch up behind you, and once these things gang up on you, you're pretty much screwed. Shit, where did this one come from? It deals so much damage. This one probably came from up there. Or I missed one, maybe. Okay, is there one in here? I don't think so. Okay, I think I'm safe for now. Yeah, Ferris's Lockstone and Soul of a Proud Knight. That's pretty useful. Okay, now that pretty much all the enemies have been cleared out, it's time to go back and summon Lucatiel. Wait, since I'm in the inventory, I might as well use one of these. I have 27,000 souls, which makes me kind of worry. I don't want to lose them. But then again, I don't know. I guess I can survive the Sinner, or I probably can. Okay, Lucatiel. Let's get going here. That sword is extremely cool. I've never actually had it, but I know it has like a unique moveset. So, yeah. Actually, this character probably won't be able to wield it once I get it. Ah, well. Oh shit, you know what? I forgot to open the door, didn't I? The switch is right here, I think. Yeah, like I said, the problem, if you summon her before clearing out this corridor, she will either die or she'll take so much damage that she's not gonna be able to survive the Lost Sinner fight. So yeah, you really want to clear the enemies out before summoning her. Is there? I always forget if there's treasure here or not. I think there's like a torch down here or something. Is there? Yeah, there's something here. Radiant Life Gem. Well, that's pretty good too. Okay, Lucatiel. Let's get going here. Gonna buff up my weapon. Switch to Great Soul Arrow. And let's get going here. This is a cool cutscene. I like the Lost Sinner's design and kind of the concept behind her too. Alright, so let's get going. Yeah, she's, like I said, not the most difficult boss, but we really want Lucatiel to survive. She's not gonna be too much help, don't expect her to be, cause her AI is not the best really. I think actually most of the phantoms are stupider than in Dark Souls. But I don't know. Maybe that's just my perception. I think the Lost Sinner is weak to magic, so yeah. If I can actually hit her. But this boss is pretty easy with help, because, well, as you can see, Lucatiel is distracting her. Really well, actually. Oops. Got clipped here. Yeah, showing off the spells. Careful. My adaptability is not the best. Alright, that was surprisingly easy. I expected it to be a tiny bit more difficult, but that was cool. Thanks, Lucatiel. And she actually survived, so that's 2 out of 3. I'm probably going to summon her for the Rotten, cause the chances of her surviving the Smelter Demon are extremely small. Okay, Fragrant Branch of Yore. I'm gonna use this Fragrant Branch on Olafis, and then I'll use the one in Earthen Peak. Yeah, this is a, a troll message. I use the one you find in Earthen Peak for the Pyromancer. Mainly because I want to go to Earthen Peak. Mainly because I want to get some spells from Olafis. and I'm going to Earthen Peak next. But yeah, back to the phantoms. Really, the only phantom I found that is actually good enough to take out a boss on its own is Jester Thomas. You find him in Earthen Peak. But the only reason he can take out the boss himself is because of raw power. He has double pyromancies and flame swathe. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But other than that, I think the phantoms are weaker in this game a little bit. There is no like Iron Tarkus. Okay.
You have acquired the soul of an old one.
I have indeed.
That is more than most undead can say.
Alright, we are going to level up here. I really need to get more adaptability because my dodging has not been the best. 30? Should I go for 30 int? I'll go for 27. And this should be... Actually, my vitality is fine. So we'll do this. Alright. I think that's good like this. And these 4,000 souls I'll use to buy... Wait, let me check if they're... No, I don't. I just wanted to check if I have a shard, but I don't. Alright, we're gonna go back to her. And buy as many life gems as we can. Actually, you know what? I'll just buy 11. And then let's see if I can upgrade my weapon. I think I'm missing a large Titanite shard. And then I have the chunks and everything. So let's check it out. Reinforced weapon. Yeah, I'm missing one large Titanite shard, which I should be able to get. I don't know. I think I picked all of them up in the Bastille. But I'm gonna check. Like I said, I'm going back anyways to unlock Strayed. Just thinking, I think this is the closest bonfire. Strayed does have a spell that I want to get. And I think after that we're pretty good. I'm making good progress here. Like I said, I knew the Lost Sinner wasn't gonna be that difficult, but it was a lot easier than I expected it to be. This magic weapon rapier combo is quite something, let me tell you. It is making short work of all these enemies. But then, like I said, I think most of the thrusting weapons, especially the thrusting swords, are pretty good in this game. And they're not used that often in PvP. Probably the most popular weapons that I've seen are the katanas. And a lot of people use kind of like the claymore and bastard sword and things like that. But anyways, if we make our way over here, taking out this asshole along the way, and his asshole friends, we should be able to get to Strayed relatively quickly. And you're all dead. Sorceries are kind of ridiculous, let me tell you. But against these guys, I don't feel bad because these enemies are dicks. So I'll just go ahead and slowly but surely kill them one by one. And we're pretty much good to go. Awesome character, by the way, Strayed. He doesn't even give a fuck about being petrified. The other one, the pyromancer girl, she's like coughing and vomiting and shit. This guy just doesn't even care.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he just laughs it off like a badass.
I must thank you, young traveler. strayed. Wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time.
Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't get angry right away.
I've been a guest for a very long time. But I don't think that anybody will miss me.
Okay. I think you need 10 intelligence for him to start selling his stuff to you.
Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, strength, will teach you my spells.
And he has some good spells, let me tell you. Alright, so you can buy items from him. He has the Lingering Dragoncrest ring. We are going to pick that up. He also has the Ring of Knowledge, which is way too expensive for us, but it does increase intelligence. Let's read this. A ring used long, long ago in a land that existed where Drangleic does now. Extends length of spell effect. Presumably this ring was used by a high sorcerer, but no proof of such remains. Again, kind of a clue that Drangleic is in the same place as Lordran used to be. Alright, he has Homing Soul Arrow, Strong Magic Shield, and Cast Light. I'm going to go ahead and use a couple of souls. You really only want to get Homing Soul Arrow and Cast Light because Strong Magic Shield can be picked up later for free. Plus, honestly, Magic Shield is not a spell that I really am fond of, so I don't think it's worth spending souls over it. If you want to get it, you can get it now, but later on, you can... Oh.
Very good indeed.
Yeah, when you bring him certain souls,
Straight into the heart of magic.
he'll say, like, unique things. I want to get the gesture. But yeah, definitely going to pick up Homing Soul Arrow and Cast Light. And let's see what he has to trade. All the weapons, but what we really want is the spell Heavy Homing Soul Arrow, which we cannot use just yet, but you do need the Ruined Sentinel Soul for this. And yeah, before we end the episode, I think we're going to light this bonfire, and I'll show off some of these new spells. First of all, I'm going to show off Hush as well. And then we'll put we'll put this here. And yeah, that should be it. Homing Soul Arrow, obviously, is a bit slower, but it homes in on enemies. Let's see if it works like this. Yeah, it does. So you can actually free aim this thing a lot better than other spells. You don't actually need to be locked on. Let's see if... Yeah, that is pretty good. And let's show off Hush. So yeah, that is Hush. It creates that kind of like ring around your legs. And as you can probably hear, I am now making zero noise. That doesn't stop these guys from aggroing, and that's the main problem with the spell. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this episode of Dark Souls 2, the Ultimate Sorcerer's Guide. Got quite a few new spells. Good ones actually, this time. Not useless ones like Hush. Cast Light I am going to actually use later. So yeah, I'll show it off when it becomes pertinent. Gonna get rid of Soul Spear Barrage, because again, that's not very useful. I think it's time to get out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.